The hidden dangers after 75. How to extend your life and stay independent. The truth about aging and health risks. Many people assume that reaching an advanced age means that passing away is just a natural part of life. But what if I told you that the vast majority of deaths after 75 don't just happen randomly? Instead, they stem from a handful of preventable causes, conditions that silently develop over years, often ignored until they become life-threatening. By the time most people realize they're at risk, their health has already deteriorated and their choices are limited. But here's the good news. If you take action now, you can protect yourself and add years, maybe even decades, to your life. In this video, we're going to uncover the 5 biggest causes of death after 75. Some of these may seem obvious, while others could completely surprise you. But one thing is for certain, knowledge is power. These are not just statistics. They represent real lives, real families, and real choices. Every decision you make today impacts your future, whether you'll struggle with health problems or enjoy a long, active, and fulfilling life. Stay with me until the end, because these 5 causes are not inevitable. With small but meaningful lifestyle changes, you can dramatically lower your risks and stay independent longer than you ever imagined. Let's get started. Cause 1, heart disease, the silent killer you can prevent. Heart disease remains the leading cause of death for people over 75. It's responsible for millions of deaths every year, yet most people don't realize just how much control they actually have over it. The heart is a muscle, and like any muscle, it either stays strong with the right care or weakens due to years of neglect. The scary part? The warning signs are often invisible until it's too late. Why is heart disease so dangerous? Many seniors assume that feeling tired, short of breath, or sluggish is just part of aging. But in reality, these can be signs that your heart is struggling to keep up. If left unchecked, this can lead to heart attacks, strokes, or heart failure, events that can change your life in an instant. One of the biggest contributors to heart disease is high blood pressure. Over time, it forces the heart to work harder than it should, straining the arteries and making them more likely to become blocked or rupture. The problem? High blood pressure is often called the silent killer because you don't feel it. No pain, no obvious symptoms, until disaster strikes. What causes heart disease? Several lifestyle factors speed up the weakening of the heart. Poor diet. Decades of processed foods, excess salt, and unhealthy fats take a massive toll on your arteries. It's not just about avoiding bad foods, it's about eating the right ones. Lack of movement. The heart isn't designed to be still. When you stop moving, your circulation slows down, your muscles weaken, and your heart doesn't get the exercise it needs. Even gentle movement, walking, stretching, or simple chair exercises helps keep your heart strong. Chronic stress. Prolonged stress triggers inflammation and raises blood pressure, increasing your risk of heart disease. Smoking and alcohol. These habits accelerate artery damage and increase heart disease risk significantly. How to protect your heart after 75. The biggest mistake people make is thinking that heart disease is just fate. Maybe they had a parent or sibling with heart problems, so they assume it's inevitable. But the truth is, your daily choices matter more than your genetics. Here's how to strengthen your heart and drastically reduce your risk. Monitor your blood pressure regularly. Catching high blood pressure early is key to preventing serious complications. Adopt a heart-healthy diet. Focus on whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Reduce processed foods, excess sugar, and salt. Stay active. You don't need to run marathons, but walking, light strength training, or even chair exercises can keep your heart strong. Reduce stress. Deep breathing, meditation, and spending time with loved ones can help keep stress levels in check. Get regular checkups. Many heart issues can be detected early with routine medical screenings. Your heart is the engine that keeps you going. Take care of it, and it will take care of you. Cause 2. Falls and injuries. The unexpected danger that changes everything. Would it surprise you to know that one of the leading causes of death after 75 isn't a disease, it's falls? A single misstep, a moment of dizziness, or a loose rug can change everything in an instant. Falls lead to broken hips, head injuries, and a rapid decline in health that many seniors never fully recover from. Why are falls so dangerous? Here's something shocking. Falls cause millions of emergency room visits every year. Many seniors who suffer a fall never regain their full mobility, leading to a loss of independence. A hip fracture alone can mean months in bed, increased risk of infections, and long-term disability. But despite how common falls are, most people don't take fall prevention seriously until it happens to them or someone they love. What increases the risk of falling? Several factors make falls more likely after 75. Weakened muscles and poor balance. Over time, muscle strength and reaction time decrease, making falls more likely. Medication side effects. Many prescriptions cause dizziness, drowsiness, or blood pressure changes that make falls more likely. Hazards at home. Poor lighting, cluttered floors, and slippery surfaces can all increase fall risk. Fear of falling. After one fall, many seniors become afraid to move, leading to even weaker muscles and an even greater risk of falling. How to reduce fall risk and stay independent. The good news is falls are preventable. Here's how to protect yourself. Strengthen your legs and core. Even small exercises can improve balance and stability. Make your home safer. Remove trip hazards, install better lighting, and use handrails in key areas. Be mindful of medications. If a medication makes you feel dizzy or lightheaded, talk to your doctor about alternatives. Stay active. The more you move, the stronger and steadier you become. A fall isn't just a minor accident. It can change everything. But by taking simple precautions today, you can maintain your mobility, independence, and quality of life. More to come. This is just the beginning. We've covered 2 of the biggest health risks after 75, heart disease and falls. But there are 3 more critical dangers you need to know about. What's the 3rd leading cause of death after 75 that most people ignore? How can you protect yourself from illnesses that become deadly in old age? What's the one thing you can do right now to extend your life? Stay tuned for the next part, where we'll dive into the remaining 3 deadly but preventable causes of death after 75. 3. Respiratory diseases. The hidden struggle. Breathing is something we take for granted until it becomes difficult. As we age, our lungs naturally lose some of their efficiency. But many serious respiratory diseases after 75 aren't just a result of aging. They're the result of long-term exposure to harmful environments, infections, and preventable conditions. The biggest respiratory killers after 75. COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Conditions like chronic bronchitis and emphysema slowly damage the lungs, making it harder to breathe. Many seniors ignore early symptoms, like a persistent cough or shortness of breath, until it's too late. Pneumonia. What starts as a minor cold or chest congestion can quickly turn deadly in seniors. Weak lungs make it harder to fight infections, leading to dangerous complications. Poor air quality. Decades of exposure to pollution, smoke, dust, and mold take a toll on lung health, often without people realizing it. How to keep your lungs strong. Stay active. The lungs need regular exercise to stay strong. Even simple breathing exercises can improve lung function. Improve indoor air quality. Use air purifiers, avoid smoke, and keep your home free of dust and mold. Get vaccinated. The flu, pneumonia, and COVID-19 can all hit seniors harder than younger adults. Vaccines can prevent serious complications. Know the warning signs. A chronic cough, wheezing, or shortness of breath isn't just aging, it's a sign your lungs need help. Your lungs work for you every second of every day. Taking care of them now means breathing easier for years to come. Or stroke, the sudden thief of independence. A stroke can happen in an instant, but its effects can last a lifetime. Strokes are the fourth leading cause of death in people over 75, and a major cause of disability. Unlike heart disease, which often develops slowly, strokes can strike without warning, changing lives in a matter of seconds. What causes a stroke? A stroke happens when blood flow to the brain is blocked, ischemic stroke, or when a blood vessel in the brain bursts, hemorrhagic stroke. Without oxygen, brain cells begin to die within minutes, leading to permanent damage. The biggest risk factors? High blood pressure, hypertension. The one cause of strokes, yet most people don't feel their blood pressure rising until it's too late. Irregular heart rhythms, atrial fibrillation or AFib. This common condition in seniors increases stroke risk by 500%. Diabetes and high cholesterol. These conditions damage blood vessels, making strokes more likely. Smoking and heavy drinking. Both weaken blood vessels, increasing stroke risk dramatically. The fast warning signs of stroke. Recognizing a stroke